Christmas is meant to be joyful, but this year, some moments crossed a disturbing line. From figures watching from the dark to possessed toys, and unexplained events inside churches. Today's compilation reveals the most terrifying videos recorded this Christmas.
И вот здесь вот такое чудо.
Moments that turned celebration into fear. At St. Michael's Church in Dallas, Texas, Mass took an unforgettable turn on June 15th, 2025. With over 80 people present, security cameras captured smoke rising mysteriously from the base of the wooden altar. Within moments, flames erupted, climbing the cross rapidly. For a brief 3 seconds, the fire formed a human silhouette with outstretched arms, resembling the crucified Christ. Then, as suddenly as it appeared, the flames vanished, leaving the cross completely unharmed. Witnesses were left speechless, unsure if they had seen a miracle or just an incredible coincidence. Santa Sky Return. Last year on Christmas night, reports began circulating across the United States about a glowing cart with Santa Claus moving through the sky. People shared videos showing it flying silently above cities. The FAA later stated the object was not cleared or listed in their flight records. Soon after, the NORAD Santa tracker confirmed that Santa Claus had flown over the National Mall in Washington, D.C. That night, St. Nick was officially in America. Are you ready for this year? Well, I'm excited to see him back again. All you need is to keep an eye on the sky. Moving elf doll. A well-known YouTuber set out to prove that his elf doll might be haunted. He attached the doll to the wall using adhesive strips and left a camera recording overnight. To his surprise, the footage captured the elf slowly detaching itself. Since pets sense such entities first, the YouTuber's dog came and witnessed the unexplained event. Could this be evidence of something paranormal? Re-watch the video and decide for yourself. Church screams.
In the name of Jesus.
In San Antonio, Texas, a worship gathering at Community Bible Church was interrupted by something unsettling. As people prayed and spoke the name of Jesus, a loud, mysterious screaming sound suddenly filled the hall.
I pray for my sister that she would know she's not alone. She's not alone.
The sound did not come from any person in the crowd. It echoed for several minutes, causing fear and confusion. Many felt it was a dark presence reacting to the prayer, as if it was being disturbed by it.
To a demonic presence that seeks to create havoc in this place in the name of Jesus.
The worship did not stop. As the prayers continued, the sound slowly faded away. That night, many believed they had witnessed something unseen, being forced to leave.
Mommy!
Silent Watcher.
Hello?
A paranormal investigator went inside a church that had been closed for almost 20 years to look for signs of something unexplained. The place was silent and dark as he walked between the old pews. Then he noticed a gray, ghost-like woman sitting quietly inside. She did not move. She did not react. She was just there. The sight froze him in place. Some believe it was a ghostly nun, while others say it was a lost spirit that chose the church as its final place. Whatever it was, the church didn't feel empty anymore. And it felt like it never truly was.
Oh my God!
Red sleigh sighting.
You gotta be kidding me.
Don't tell
right
me
now.
I'm sitting here on this ferry and I see a sleigh going by.
No way.
You've seen the Statue of Liberty 1,000 times, but last year, Christmas, something else took over the sky. On Christmas night, people on the Statue of Liberty and across the United States began sharing reports of a red sleigh moving above major cities. Many said they saw a man dressed as Santa Claus, flying with red-nosed reindeer.
There's reindeers on the front of it.
Oh my God.
Nah.
Some viewers thought they could be drones, but the sightings kept spreading from state to state. Families looked up as the figure passed quietly overhead, heading from one area to another. The reports came in by the thousands, all within the same night. It looked like the real Santa was on his duty, and he made an appearance in public this time. For one night, the skies didn't belong to planes. They belonged to the season. Window spirit burst.
Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros.
3 women were inside a small prayer room, praying quietly together to Mary. The room was calm until a figure suddenly appeared from the window. Within seconds, it burst out through the opening at incredible speed. The woman screamed as the moment was caught on a nearby camera. Was it the evil spirit who could not stand the power of their prayer, or Santa Claus passing through because the dress hinted at it? What is your take on it? Let me know in the comments. Statue movement. Inside a church in Cordoba, Spain, a woman suddenly showed aggressive behavior during prayers. Without warning, she moved toward the statue of the divine child Jesus and began trying to damage it. People inside the church rushed to stop her and calm her down, but she resisted and would not listen. Witnesses said her actions felt sudden and unnatural, as if something had taken control of her. This did not seem normal anger. On a holy day like Christmas, the scene felt deeply unsettling. To some, it looked like the woman was under the influence of something dark that did not belong in that place. Rising figure. People standing outside an old church witnessed something they never expected. High in the sky, a glowing figure appeared, slowly rising higher and higher above the building. As the figure stayed in the sky, people began to pray. Some fell to their knees. Others started crying, believing they were witnessing a holy moment. Because it happened during Christmas, many were convinced it was Jesus himself appearing as a sign. Videos of the sight spread quickly. Since then, people have been returning to the church, looking up at the sky every night, quietly watching, hoping they might see him again. Ritual horror.
¡Ay, güey, no mames! ¡Ven, acércate!
A team of explorers went into a remote village. While walking through the area, they noticed a room standing alone, surrounded by empty land.
¿Cuántas se encuentran esta noche en este lugar?
As they stepped inside, they spotted a bizarre sight. A doll lying on the ground, surrounded by burning candles. It looked like someone had been performing black magic.
¡Ay, cabrón, mira!
Then, as they turned, a terrifying face appeared at the window, pale and twisted, staring straight at them like a witch. They rushed outside, but no one was there. The figure had vanished instantly, leaving the explorers shaken, with the chilling feeling that whatever they had seen was still watching them from the shadows.
Espérate, güey, no mames. ¡Ah, la madre, güey!
Talking lamp.
On full bright for my friend Regan. Oh, hi. There it is.
2 brothers were on campus at night when they noticed a lamp blinking non-stop. At first, they ignored it. Then they said hi, and the light blinked back. They spoke again, and the lamp responded, almost on cue.
Oh, hi. There it is. See? See?
It no longer felt like a random bulb malfunction. The strange part was the timing. It was Christmas Day. Things took a turn when they later revealed that after that night, paranormal things started happening in their lives. To them, the light was controlled by a nearby spirit, and their interaction with it invited the spirit into their lives. They learned the hard way that on Christmas Day, while the world looks up for miracles, something much darker is looking for a way in. Walking snowman. On Christmas night, a homeowner checked his home's CCTV camera after hearing sounds inside the house. At 3:15 a.m., the footage showed a snowman doll slowly walking across the room. The strange part was that the doll had no batteries or wires. It was meant to be lifeless. The man shared the video online, and fear spread quickly. Many believe the doll became a temporary host for a wandering spirit during the witching hour. It serves as a chilling reminder that on Christmas night, the things we think are lifeless might just be waiting for us to turn our backs. Haunted doll.
Thing just moved? Oh my God.
At a Christmas celebration party at home, a woman captured something that changed the mood completely. The gathering was full of guests, laughter, and holiday lights when someone noticed a doll fixed on the wall. Without anyone touching it, the doll slowly turned its head. The movement was slight, but clear enough for everyone to see. Fear spread through the room. People stopped talking, staring at the doll in silence. The woman kept recording, unsure how it moved or why it happened at that moment. Many believed a dark presence was watching them through the doll. Christmas night felt joyful, but also disturbingly watched.
Did she really just move?
Possessed tree.
Who is that? It's a George.
In 2024, a mother and her 2 children were celebrating Christmas at home when CCTV captured a terrifying moment. The living room looked normal until the heavily decorated Christmas tree began moving on its own. It swayed violently, almost as if controlled by a hidden force. The tree crashed into the exact spot where they had been sitting moments before. This wasn't a simple accident or balance issue. The footage suggested the tree was possessed by a malevolent spirit, proving that even the heart of holiday joy can hide something scary. Cross apparition.
Amor, ahorita estaba... Amor, ¿sí viste?
A man standing outside a church was recording the cross sign. As he zoomed in, everything looked normal at first. The area was quiet and still. Then, out of nowhere, something appeared, close to the cross, and seemed to look straight at him. The man reacted in fear, and the video cut off instantly. There was no clear explanation for what showed up on the screen. Many who later saw the clip believed an unseen force revealed itself for just a moment, long enough to be noticed, and then gone.
Iglesia. Que arriba, te lo juro que yo vi a alguien.
Disturbing sermon moment. In 2018, a live performance featuring religious speaker Kenneth Copeland was recorded and later shared online. During the event, viewers noticed strange facial expressions and sudden changes in his behavior while he was speaking to the audience. The video spread quickly, with many people saying it looked like demonic activity captured on camera. Others thought it was only emotion or stage presence. Still, the timing and the way it unfolded made many uncomfortable. Even years later, people say the clip feels unsettling. For some, it crossed a line, showing that not everything seen during religious moments feels holy or safe. Golden Cross sightings.
Лена Анатольевна, мы вот сами не можем поверить. Мы пошли.
In January 2025, a golden cross appeared over the skies of Colorado, USA, glowing brightly against the night. The cross, a universal symbol of faith, hope, and divine love, left many staring in surprise and wondering about its meaning. Just days later, on January 6, 2025, another cross appeared in the sky over Russia.
И вот здесь вот такое чудо.
Panic spread among locals after a second sight from the world, with some fearing it signaled the end times, and that Christmas might mark the last one. Or is it a sign that Jesus Christ is coming? Whether a sign of faith or the end of the world, only time will reveal its true reality. Chapel Nun. In April 2019, a YouTuber went alone to an abandoned chapel after hearing ghostly encounters from people there. While filming inside at night, he challenged any unseen presence to throw a cup at him.
Would you throw a cup at me again, please?
Moments later, a noise came from another room. As he checked it, he noticed an old World War II memorial plaque on the wall. Suddenly, he heard another sound and turned, only to see what looked like a ghostly nun staring at him through a window. Panicked, he ran outside. Later, viewers noticed another figure on the roof and the same face in an upstairs window. He left immediately. That night inside the chapel turned ghost tales into something real and impossible for him to ignore. Talking grave doll.
Do you want to play with me and all my friends?
The man entered the abandoned house for work, thinking it would be another long, quiet shift. This one turned out very different. While checking a dark corner, he noticed a doll sitting near a cone. At first, it looked ordinary. Then he stepped closer, and the doll suddenly started talking. There were no batteries at all. Things got creepy when the doll started talking to him.
Why do you look so scared? Everyone in the graveyard just wants to be friends.
The man was shocked. Then the doll continued, talking about the graveyard, about midnight, about how everyone there just wanted company.
I love the cemetery, especially at midnight.
The worker didn't stay longer to host the doll because the interaction was enough for him to leave.
Come out wherever you are.
Double haunted dolls. A man received a Chucky doll as a Christmas gift, thinking it was just a creepy collectible. That feeling didn't last long. The doll began activating on its own. No button pressed, no batteries inside. Even worse, his mother said that whenever he left the house, she would find the doll flipped upside down on the edge of his bed, as if someone had been playing with it. After that, he finally set up a security camera. What it recorded was hard to ignore. The doll moving on its own, the chair beside it sliding, items dropping without contact. Strangely, instead of throwing it away, he brought another doll into the house, an Annabelle doll. He dared the fate, curious if two haunted toys could coexist, or if he'd just made things far worse. Moving elf. As Christmas was getting closer, a family in the United States decorated their home with lights and props. Soon after, they felt strange activity around the decorations. Items were not where they were left. To understand what was happening, they set up a tripod camera in the living room and left the room empty. Minutes later, the footage showed an elf decoration piece climbing down from the wall. It walked around the room and even knocked the camera off the stand. After seeing the video, the family believed the elf was not just a toy. That Christmas, something else had entered their home. Crying disguise. Late one night, a local was walking past a church after Christmas week. Near the church entrance, he saw a woman sitting on the ground, crying, as if she had lost someone close. Feeling concerned, he stepped closer to help her. That was when she slowly turned her head. Her face was twisted and distorted, nothing human about it. Fear took over, and the man ran without looking back. After that night, residents living nearby began reporting crying sounds every night coming from the same church. Many believed it was not a woman at all, but something using sorrow as a disguise. Mother's shadow. On a cold night during the Russia-Ukraine conflict, nurses inside a frontline hospital in Russia noticed something strange on the level 6 surgery unit. After a soldier passed away during treatment, staff saw the outline of Mother Mary appear across 6 closed doors in the hallway. The shape was soft and clear enough to shock everyone present. The nurses recorded it, unsure of what they were seeing. Later, they learned something more unsettling. The soldier's mother had passed away earlier, long before him. To them, it meant her spirit had come to take her son with her. In a place filled with pain, that moment felt deeply personal and impossible to ignore. Sliding plank. While exploring an abandoned church in Europe, an explorer walked through the empty halls. Right in front of him, a wooden plank suddenly slid across the floor on its own. There was no wind, no push, and no one else inside. Unaware of what he had captured, he continued exploring and later entered the dark basement using a flashlight. That's when the footage turned disturbing. A dark figure appeared standing near him. It had no clear visible features. The church seems owned by a witch or some demon trapped there. Eucharist collapse. During a church service, people were calmly lining up to receive the Eucharist when something terrifying happened. Just before taking it, one man suddenly fell onto the floor. His body began making unnatural movements, slow and distant, while loud screaming filled the church. What made it stranger was the reaction around him. Some people did not panic. They moved calmly, as if they had seen this before. He was carried away while still screaming. Many later claimed the Eucharist can expose hidden spirits inside a person. To them, this wasn't a weakness. It looked like something inside him couldn't stay hidden anymore. Missed souls. A quiet farewell was taking place at St. John Brebeuf Church in Niles, Illinois, when a camera captured something strange near the coffin. A smoky mist could be seen forming and slowly moving around the body. At the same time, people standing outside the church recorded mist-like shapes drifting toward the entrance.
Опять! Наташа, ангел!
When both clips were compared, the timing matched exactly. Some believe these shapes were souls or unseen beings drawn to the body, arriving to claim or escort it. The service ended, but the feeling remained that the goodbye was not as final as it seemed.
Это же не может быть свет, правильно?
Watching orb. Right after Christmas in December 2024, a woman uploaded a strange CCTV clip from outside her home, claiming it captured more than just her return. While she was out, she suddenly felt a strong, heavy energy around her and stopped for a moment, as if something unseen was watching.
I felt a very strong energy when I was around my back area. I like to believe that it's someone from my star family.
She brushed it off and went home. But when she checked the camera footage, she froze. A bright orb appeared near her, moving slowly, almost following her. It looked like an unseen force examining her, or even trying to take control over her.
You observe, this energy comes towards me and seems to be exploring me.
Orb skies. On Christmas Eve, people in the Bronx, New York State, looked up and saw the skies filled with glowing orbs. They moved slowly and silently, not like planes or drones. A commercial helicopter was seen flying closer, as if trying to get a better view of the objects. The sight left residents shocked. Days later, a similar scene appeared in Peru in December 2024.
Esa luz verde es de la cámara, pero esas luces que están ahí.
The skyline lit up with the same glowing orbs, spread across the sky like a Christmas display. Videos from both places quickly went viral. Many believe these were not decorations or aircraft, but alien probes quietly watching during the holiday. While families celebrated Christmas below, something unknown seemed to be observing from above, choosing the night when the world was distracted by lights and joy.
Ahí está, ha aparecido más ahora. ¿Qué tal?
Moving statue. Ever seen a statue move on its own? Well, on Christmas Day in Jalisco, Mexico, people at a quiet mass witnessed exactly that. A San Judas statue suddenly started walking, right there in the church. Everyone froze, unsure if they were seeing a miracle or something far stranger. The moment was caught on video, and it quickly went viral. That Christmas, what should have been a peaceful celebration turned into a moment that made everyone question what really moves in the shadows of faith. pale presence. A video recorded during a church service shows something chilling. Among the worshippers, a pale, lifeless figure appeared, staring directly at the camera. What made it even stranger was that no one around seemed to notice it. They continued their prayers as if the figure wasn't there. The video sparked fear and confusion as viewers struggled to make sense of a presence that seemed completely out of place, yet undeniably real. Maybe a lost spirit searching for peace or something much darker. What's your take on this? Let me know in the comments. Bowing bag. Christmas is starting to feel terrifying this year. During Christmas week, a man returned home late and noticed something unusual. Near the wall, a plastic bag was swaying slightly, as if moved by the wind. At first, he thought it was nothing, but the longer he stared, the stranger it became. The bag's shape looked uncannily like a hunched figure, kneeling or bowing as if in prayer. Was it a trick of the wind, or something far more mysterious? Haunted Santa. During Christmas week, a homeowner noticed that a Santa Claus statue he had placed near the sofa was no longer where he had left it. The figure appeared to be peeking from behind the couch in a creepy manner. The man recorded the moment, feeling uneasy. It felt as though a restless ghost or a demonic entity had possessed the figure to watch the homeowner's every move. After that night, strange things began happening in the house. He later left the home. That Christmas, Santa did not bring a gift. He took home a gift instead. Real Santa. Merry Christmas, people, because this time there was proof of it. In 2010, a family checked their home security camera after Christmas night. The living room looked peaceful, with a warm fire burning in the chimney. Then the flames slowly faded away. Soft sparkles filled the room, and an emotional moment followed as Santa Claus appeared from the chimney. He gently placed gifts under the tree, calm and careful. In a quiet flash, he disappeared, and the fire came back to life. When the family watched the footage later, they said it felt like seeing a childhood story come true. One silent moment of Christmas magic that stayed with them forever. Church shadow figure. Churches are meant to be places of safety, somewhere people go to feel protected. But this video makes many wonder if that's always true. A man recorded footage inside a church where a pale, baby-like figure appeared, slowly peeking out from the shadows. It didn't move like a real child, and the moment felt deeply unsettling. Then, in 2023, another moment shocked worshippers in Monreale Cathedral, Italy. During a Catholic celebration, the figure of a nun who had passed years earlier appeared, hands together in prayer, head lowered. At first, people thought it was the Virgin Mary. That changed when a fellow nun recognized her. Since then, many believe some spirits never truly leave holy places. Silent Church Woman. On Christmas night, a local man was driving back home through a quiet area near an abandoned church. It was close to midnight when he noticed a woman standing at the church entrance. She did not move. She only stared at his car. Her presence felt heavy, like she did not want him to leave. Fear took over, and the driver sped away without looking back. Later, people from the area told him the same story. They said a woman had passed away at that church long ago and now appeared at night, watching anyone who crossed her path. The man was lucky to escape. Otherwise, his destiny would have been horrifying. Midnight school bells. In Bandung City, Indonesia, a strange video went viral just days before Christmas. Late at night, residents heard a school bell ringing by itself. The sound was not random. The national anthem was playing through the school speakers, even though the building was closed. A school guard said the incident happened at 9:30 p.m. He checked the classrooms and halls, but found no one inside. There were no clear signs of damage or wiring trouble. Because the school stood close to a cemetery, many locals believed some spirit was at play. That night, the bell made Christmas feel uneasy. False Santa visit. A man experienced an extremely disturbing Christmas incident. What looked like Santa Claus entered the house while everyone thought it was a friendly surprise. The boys were excited, waiting for gifts, but something felt off. Santa's beard and face appeared smeared with a dark red color that didn't look festive at all. As soon as the gifts were handed over, his behavior changed. He suddenly lunged toward the man, then stopped and stood silently in the hallway, not moving. The video cuts there. Later, the homeowner said Santa stayed for a short time before leaving on its own. He truly believes it wasn't a prank, but something possessed. If it hadn't walked away, that Christmas could have ended very differently. Stag at altar. On Christmas Day, a man recorded a strange moment during evening prayers. As people sat quietly, a stag walked into the church. It did not run or panic. The animal moved slowly and calmly, stopping near the front, facing the golden icons as if it belonged there. No one touched it. No one chased it away. The timing made the moment feel more religious than normal. Witnesses later said it did not seem lost or scared. Many believe the stag was not just an animal, but a divine blessing sent by God. Moments like this make you believe in the true essence of Christmas and the miracles it brings. Santa on foot. You've seen Santa in the skies, right? But this one was on the ground. On Christmas night, a couple in a snowy town outside their home launched a drone. In the snow, they spotted a figure dressed as Santa Claus, walking slowly near the houses. It looked like he was on his way to delivering gifts on foot. The couple recorded the moment, shocked and excited at the same time. If you ever see Santa outside your house, lock your doors and go to sleep, because that step is needed to get your gift from him. Possessed dolls.
She slowly turned around to look at me as I walked outside, walking to my car.
A lady bought a doll from Amazon, and things turned strange fast. 2 nights in a row, she noticed it slowly turning to watch her as she walked to her car. Frightened, she recorded it and shared the footage online. The doll's movement seemed controlled, almost like it was following her. She tried throwing it near the house, but strange voices made him put her back on a chair. Terrified, she decided to return it back.
Just gonna keep it here for now.
It felt like the doll was possessed and brought evil energy to her house. After the video went viral, another lady shared a similar experience with photos. According to her, the doll had moved on its own, and she experienced paranormal activity such as loud bangs echoing on her door. The garage opened by itself, but the porch camera recorded nothing. She's calling a priest for help. Would you dare own a doll like this? Well, I won't for sure.
You can see right here, you see how she's turning around? Okay, that's normal because of the wind.
Shadow in church.
Yo, what the is that?
A teenager took part in a dare game with friends in a Christmas game. Out of curiosity, he walked alone toward an abandoned church that locals avoided after dark. As he reached the entrance, he suddenly noticed a dark shadow moving across the balcony inside. It wasn't there for once, but twice. It simply moved, slow and aware. That moment was enough for him to freak out and cancel her decision to go ahead. What if he had entered the church well? The thought itself gives me goosebumps.
What the is that?
Vanishing church baby. This one also came from inside a church, and it raised a lot of eyebrows. CCTV footage shows what looks like a small boy calmly walking across the floor. It looked like he was accidentally left in church, but then, within seconds, it disappeared completely. What unsettled viewers most was how it vanished, not by running off, but as if it passed straight through the space itself. Many believe churches may hold spiritual energy, and this footage only added to that belief. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.